Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our channel, my channel, Universal Businesses Limited Soulism and Spiritualism channel. You're watching our channel, my channel. This is about my religion, Soulism and Spiritualism religion. I created this religion. I am the founder of this religion, and I am also the preacher of this religion, and I am the sub-level God in this religion. Welcome again to our broadcast, our sermon. Today we're going to discuss more in depth about soulism and spiritualism. We're going to discuss the topics, or the main topics. We like to discuss today about the lighter side of soulism and spiritualism, which is the natural side of soulism and spiritualism, which is the natural element of soulism and spiritualism. So let's say now, what is the lighter side? Well, basically, soulism and spiritualism is a lighter religion because it is not founded on a hardened, strict foundation. It is a very free and liberalized and liberty religion. It is based on the absolutely infinitism of the extent of the soul and spirit, which is infinitely vast in structure. It this is the lighter side. It is basically the soul and spirit is a light element. It is a very it does not have any weight, or when we mean weight, we not only mean physical weight, but we also mean spiritual weight. The soul and spirit is enlightened element, which means that it is practically weightlessness, or infinite weightlessness, less than weightlessness. It is basically fixed upon the essence of the upper elements of the heavenly structures, the connections that bind the soul and spirit to the heavens, which is the channeling of the elements, the energy flows, which elevates the soul and spirit to a higher plateau. And when the soul and spirit is elevated to the higher plateau, it is an infinite level, because basically the soul and spirit carries a burden, but it is if it is of a pure nature, the burden is less because it is a very light element and has absolutely practically infinite weightlessness. But remember the fact that the soul and spirit can be burdened and weighted due to the karmic properties associated with it, which depresses it and makes it heavy. So the soul and spirit can become very heavy and weighted. That is in the terms, not only in physical terms, but also in a spiritual and soul terms. It can become weighted. So this is as a result of its relationship with the exterior world, the environment, and so forth. But remember, the soul and spirit is a universally diversified existence, and it has its connections with the universe, which is the uplifting of its structure. And the universe is also weightlessness, because if you traverse the universe, there is absolutely no gravity. So it is also not only physically weightlessness, but it is also spiritually weightlessness. And the universe is spiritually weightlessness, and infinitely spiritually weightlessness. And that is the whole definition of the soul and spirit. Um, During this sermon, we would like to discuss the lighter element. So the lighter element is to basically have a very light attitude, or what we call focus point, or a focal point. The soul and spirit has a focus and a focal point, and if that is very light in demeanor, it then basically has a very enlightened floating, or floatlessness, even we may call it, where the soul is elevated to the infinite weightlessness, and that is due to the removal of the atomic particles, because the soul and spirit does not contain any atomic particles. It is free from all of those associations, and it is a heavenly creation. Let's now discuss the lighter side of the soul and spirit. The lighter side is where it is at its most apex of infinite happiness, infinite bliss, infinite happiness, infinite peace, infinite bliss, infinite calmness, infinite happiness, infinite bliss, infinite calmness, infinite happiness, and infinite peace, and so forth. All the positive elements that uplifts it, and that is a positive vibration force that is associated usually with the human emotions, which, if they are positive, will elevate the soul, and if they are negative, will make it more weighted. That is why good people are elevated soul beings, and bad people are weighted soul beings, or depressed soul beings. So this is as a result of the absorption of the particulate matter called karma, and it can be negative and positive in structure. And also, let's talk about the love element of the soul and spirit. The love element of the soul and spirit is its gentleness, its refinedness. Basically, its gentleness, its loveness, and its refinedness, and that is what creates its enlightened, weighted spiritual structure. So this is very important in terms of our religions, Soulism and Spiritualism. It's about lightened souls and spirits. And remember, the word, when we say lightened, is where we derive the word enlightenment. And that's the whole purpose of the soul and spirit, is to achieve enlightenment. And one of the methods, and few of the methods that elevate the soul and spirit into enlightenment is, for instance, the practice of exercise, healthy diet, and meditation and yoga, and these help to enlighten the soul. That is, to give it a light existence, or an existence of infinite magnitude in terms of infinitism, and infinitism of the light in terms of the weighted structure, whether it be physical or soul or soul or spiritual in structure. So these are the fundamentals of the lighter side of the soul, is to have a positive outlook, and which creates an enlightenment within the soul, and when the enlightenment of the soul generates a white light within the soul, and with that white light within the soul purifies the soul. It's almost like the white light is a cleansing system in operation. It is a cleansing white light that cleanses the soul and spirit. Now let's talk about the current state of the man, where we see the imbalances of the lightened structure within him. This can be particularly found within the corrupt methods of psycho or psychological experts, who believe that happiness is focused basically on the utilization of the mind, which is absurd, because it's not. It is happiness is basically derived from the soul and spirit, and not from the mind. The mind is just a mechanism. It is a machine, but the soul and spirit is not a mechanism. It is not a machine. It is a heavenly creation. Even though the mind is a heavenly creation, but it is more of a mechanical structure, like something similar to a computer. But soul and spirit has an internalized mind system which is not connected to the body. And when that mind within the soul is not connected within to the body, it is liberated from the body, and therefore the mind of the soul is absolute freedom and infinitism, and infinitism and absolute freedom and liberty. And this is my religion. I am the creator of this religion. Please visit our channel. You will please read the description of our channel about our religion. My religion, I am the sub-level God in this religion. The main God is the creator. I am the sub-level God. I originally come from heaven, and I arrived on earth to progress this religion. Basically, when we mentioned that please visit our channel, please read the description in our channel. We'll be grateful for any donation that you can make to keep our religion progressing into the future. And also we will welcome your subscriptions to our channel and your comments. Please leave your comments in the comment section. We will welcome your comments, and please leave a donation. It would help us tremendously to fund our religion. So also we plan to start a commune, a religious commune, which is a community where we will build all the materials out of natural elements, natural products. So it will be natural, for instance, wooden, timbered wooden housing, cabins and so forth, and utilization of natural utilities. So that will probably be in a hotter region, and also in a godly, religiously friendly nation, most probably the United States of America. So thank you for visiting our channel. We wish you all the best of luck, and we will see you in the next broadcast, the next sermon. And remember, stay spiritually focused, stay spiritually pure, and stay spiritually infinite. Thank you.